So you're back from your run, you're ready to do some stretches. This is a nice little sequence of stretches that I like to do after a run, concentrating mostly on the hamstrings and the hip flexors and the quads. So we're going to start by extending the right leg in front of us, sole of the left foot on the inside of the thigh. As you inhale, sit up nice and tall, and on your exhale, you're going to hinge from the hips over that right leg. Only come down as far as you need to feel the stretch in that right hamstring. You can maybe hold on to the toes or the shins, or you might be up here. As long as you're feeling it, it doesn't matter where you are. You're going to take 8 breaths. The exhale needs to be longer than the inhale. I'd suggest maybe 4 in and 8 out, or 4 in and 6 out. Once you've done your 8 breaths, inhale to come up out of it. And now we're going to hit that right IT band. So you're going to take the left knee on top of the right knee. Flex both feet, sit up tall, and on the exhale, you're going to hinge forward from the hips. This is really, really stretching that right IT band, which all runners are going to find is very tight. So you probably won't be able to come forward far, and that doesn't matter. You just want to feel that stretch down the outside of the right leg. Try and relax the hips as you do it. You're going to do that on each exhale. Again, all you need is 8 breaths. On your inhale, you come back up, and then we're going to swap sides. So extend the left leg, sole of the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Flex the foot, inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, remember hinging forward from the hips. Each side will probably be a bit different, that's normal. You're obviously going to be feeling it in the left hamstring. So again, breathing out for longer than you breathe in. That lets your body know that it's safe to relax and release the muscle. Inhale, and as you exhale, release a little bit further. On the inhale, come back out of it. You're going to stack the right knee on top of the left. The right foot has to be flexed. That's really important for protecting that knee. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to come forward. You're going to feel it strongly in that left IT band. Breathe into it. Try and relax the left hip, and then you'll feel you'll be able to go in a little bit deeper. But remember, you only need 8 breaths. On the inhale, come back out of it. Gently release the legs. Shake them both out. And then we're going to come into butterfly, soles of the feet together. For it to be intense, you can have the heels closer to the body. If that's too much on the inner thighs, take it slightly further away. I need to work on the inner thighs, so I like to bring it in closer. On an inhale, sit up tall. And on an exhale, hinge forward. Again, just until you feel the stretch. This time it's the inner thighs. So as you exhale, think about letting the knees drop down to the mat, and you're pulling the chest through. That will increase the stretch. You're also going to be working into the lower back, which we all know can be sore after a run. Keep breathing, concentrating on the exhales. Inhale to come up out of it. Take the hands to the outside of the knees, bring them back in together. From here, we're going to come into a table, and now we're going to do a deep quad stretch. So take the toes together, knees wide. You're going to come back to sit on the heels. Take the hands behind you and tilt the pelvis up, and then rest it back down. And if you can, coming onto your forearms, it's really important to keep the pelvis tilted. It not only helps work the quads, but it protects the lower back. Keep looking forward, and you'll feel that this is a really strong stretch for the quads. Keep tilting the pelvis. 8 breaths here. You can come to lie down completely on your back. If I do that, I always do the 8 breaths and then an 8 additional breaths afterwards, because it is quite deep, as you can feel, but very effective. If you find your knees are lifting, you're going to want to come up onto the hands. Again, it doesn't matter what it looks like. The important thing is you're stretching the quads. So take a couple more breaths. Keep that pelvis tilted. And when you're ready, use the hands to press yourself up. We're going to stretch into the lower back now, but coming into child's pose. Lower body stays the same. Slide the hands forward, either resting on the forearms or forehead down onto the mat. This is really lovely stretch for opening up the lower back. Again, just 8 breaths. And then when you're done, walk the hands back in and enjoy your next run. If you can always squeeze in these stretches straight after a run, you're going to avoid injury. And because they're short, you should be able to do them every single time.